Back again, Animoji Gaming. So I decided to do the Assassin's Creed Ezio collection, which I'm not sure whether I will get interrupted or not, since I already tried to do another things for approximately 1 hour, and it seems I really need to do something else. And I decided to do this kind of productivity, even though it is basically not really important as well. Besides, it also cannot be considered as a productivity that generates income or additional profit, since I'm still haven't reached something or certain point that basically can make me satisfied with the result. So it is pretty sad, since I already tried to talk about this many times on the previous Animoji video, and I just don't know when will I can finally achieve that. And since this basically consists of a lot of games due to the size of the 30 gigabyte, and to be honest, I just don't know which games that I want to play first. I think the Assassin's Creed 2, because this game was used to be played on the Mac OS, but I already quite forgot, since it seems to be a little bit different when I used to play those games unofficially on the Mac platform, since I never thought it was basically an open world games since the beginning, because the features is still most likely not that much, because the original version of this game was actually released on the PlayStation 2, where the best open world game has always been the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and beside that,
my name is Desmond Miles. I'm a prisoner of war.
Segmented or
a war I never knew existed, waged by two groups I never thought were real: Templars and Assassins. The Animus showed me the truth.
So this is basically maybe the sequel to the movie.
1,000 years of history flowing through my veins, brought to life by this machine.
He seems to be already escaped
using me to search for
the original Animus that was run by Templar, modern Templar.
Templars collect. That's how they stay in power.
Of course,
if the Templars get their hands on another one,
still
everything will change.
The Animus again.
They want to make us all their slaves. When they first brought me, I was afraid of what would happen if I tried to fight
the
back.
secret.
Now I'm afraid of what will happen if I don't.
Since
I can't do it alone.
Basically still the sequel to the first
Maybe I don't
game,
have
so the setup
I met
is
someone.
maybe most
Her name is
likely
Lucy.
during the Roman Empire.
I think she's on my side. She's gone now. She's taken away by the bastard Warren Vidic and his Templar masters. I don't know what will happen to her, or what will happen to me. All I know is I need to get out of here, and I need to do it soon. My name is Desmond Miles, and this is my story.
It's definitely longer than the previous Assassin's Creed Liberation, since I don't actually waste so many time before playing the game, or it is actually the Ghost Recon Wildlands, which I 6 minutes just for waiting.
We have to go.
During that
Lucy, where have you been? Why did they?
Now.
For some reason, I didn't notice it. So,
what's with the blood? Are you okay?
It's basically a remaster.
We have maybe
not
10
really
minutes,
that
maybe, before they figure out what I've done. If we're not out of here and on the road before then.
Wait, we're leaving?
Desmond, I promise I'll answer all of your
definitely
questions
cannot
later.
match the
But right now, I need you to just
generation
shut up
console,
and do what I
which is
say.
the
So
PlayStation
please,
3
get
or
in the
Xbox
Animus.
360, or even the current generation like the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One era. we are approaching the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series era, which obviously used the Unreal Engine 5, but for some reason it is definitely not gonna be make sense, I guess, in terms of the size of the game. So most likely for the upcoming games, it may still run on the older game engine, so the graphic quality may not exclusively need to be run on the latest generation of console.
Spingi! Spingi! Di nuovo!
So it tried to connect with the memories, but it's actually the very first memories when he was born. It is pretty weird. Because
my love,
most likely we
I was at the
really
bank when they told me.
remember what
Did I miss it? Am I too
happened
late?
in the very early young age.
Give him here.
Giovanni!
Especially
My love,
when
It will
we
be all right.
don't understand about the
Tu sei un
environment yet.
uditore. Sei un combattente. Perciò, combatti.
Just don't get it why it is really necessary to do these kind of things. This is exactly like the Assassin's Creed Liberation, where you play as a child in the beginning. But yeah, obviously, game will never really release a game that basically dedicated to
Listen to him.
underage characters.
Fine set of lungs.
Basically playable.
And what
unless
shall
it
we
was
call him, my
cartoon.
love?
Ezio.
So,
Ezio Auditore da
actually, every
Firenze.
game should be like a cartoon, but it's basically try to tell a real story, even though it was still technically fictional,
Let's
but
go.
it's not kind of like
Yeah, well, I'm
a
gonna need a
child
second.
There isn't time,
animation.
Desmond. We have to leave.
And I just don't get it why there is always the blood spit on her clothes. Even though for some
We're
reason
really getting out of
the
here, huh?
character faces remind me of Tracy. on the
Sturgo's got some
Grand
fucked up
Auto
interior
5.
decorating.
Stay close.
It's quite beautiful.
Hey, you're not supposed to be up here!
And it's just so
Open this door!
hard.
I'm calling it in. We have a breach in the research wing. I repeat, there's been a breach in the research wing.
Desmond, over here.
Requesting backup
It's
from
just
all
so hard
available
to greet
security
those
personnel.
characters
Wow.
with
Subjects appear to be
photo for
armed.
some reason.
Boy, these
There they are! Don't let them get away!
Kind of make the character older.
holy shit!
Come on, we need to keep moving.
Look at this place. What about the cameras?
I rigged them to leap old footage. How do you think I managed to hide all your nighttime snooping from Abstergo?
You're good.
So I've been told. But they're on to us now. We need to hurry. Careful. We need to get to that elevator on the other side of the room. Follow my lead, but keep an eye out for security. I'd rather avoid a fight.
The facility seems to be very modern, obviously because it was a modern times, but for some reason they tried to escape into some sort of old factory later.
Is that an Animus?
Hold on.
What the? How many of them are there?
I can handle this.
So every fight is just let the girls
Animuses or Animoji?
Do it.
What do you think, Lucy? Lucy?
Let me handle this, Desmond.
What do they need with all of them?
Desmond.
It's just so weird. There's so many animals, or it's just basically the computers,
I thought this card
an
would work.
administrator, or
Must be on a
customer
separate system.
service.
I don't have
kind
the
of that
code.
stuff.
Wait. Shit.
For some reason,
How did you do that?
I don't know.
Let's go.
we have some sort of superpower to see.
It's always something.
What was that in the Animus?
Okay,
Subject
I got
16?
disrupted.
Ezio, Audi something?
I think we've been wrong
Back
all
again in
along.
Emoji Gaming.
That's
so
why we
I
need to get
try
out of
to
here.
continue
Vidic and the Templars, they're only part of the
Emoji
problem.
Gaming
What do you mean?
that I
I'll
try
explain
to
when we get
record
Get where?
this day, since I just don't want to separate it into different video files. And I think I can get sufficient time to do many Animoji today, but I'm not sure whether I will able to finish the 2 hours of the Watch Dog Legion as well as the Metal Gear Solid. And I think I will try to do the Metal Gear Solid first because it is have 1.5 hours of video. And yeah, since there are so many guards in the final fight, so we try to help the girls for some reason, even though there's no health indicators, because yeah, this is pretty
Get in.
much unnecessary.
You're joking.
Since
It's
it
for your
was
own
taken
protection.
in modern
Oh,
times.
We're almost there.
Basically, there are several prologue or some things that basically try to be happen in modern times, but yeah, since it is not the main storyline of the Assassin's Creed, so basically the feature is pretty much basic, and you cannot obviously open world in the modern times. So it's still quite
Thanks for that.
a long
It was great.
way to
Shoving
go
the trunk,
since
bouncing
it is
around.
not
This way.
halfway yet. So we're
So,
only
can you tell me what's
around
going on
30
now?
minutes, so
There was a
there's
reason
still
for the
21
escape,
minutes
Desmond.
remaining.
Figures.
We need your help.
For what?
Yo,
Another treasure hunt through time?
since I basically
Abstergo's
tried
gonna
to
replace their
complete
apple of Eden.
the
The map your
first
ancestor
tutorial,
found
but
guarantees
for
it.
some reason
The
it
other
is also
assassins,
feel
they'll
pretty
do what they
hard.
can, where they
Maybe
can, but
because most of
What?
the feature is pretty much
What is it?
we're
classic.
losing this war, Desmond. The Templars are too powerful.
So for
And
some
every
reason,
day,
it
more of
still
us die.
feel very
I still don't see
like
how I
any
fit into
other
things.
PlayStation 2
We're going to
games
train
during
you.
that time.
Turn you into one of us.
What? No. No, you've seen me in
So I
action.
decided to
I'm no good at this.
separate
And even if I was, it would take months.
eventually
Years
because,
even.
yeah, there are some
No,
unnecessary
not with the
interaction, which
Animus.
is
Not with the
basically
bleeding
pretty
effect.
annoying. So
But I'm just one
hopefully
guy.
it is not
Sometimes,
recorded
that's
into
all you
the
need.
video.
So that's why you found him. My ancestor. What was his name?
Yeah.
Ezio?
If you can follow in his
So
footsteps, you'll
previously,
learn
there
everything he
are
did,
also
just
similar
like he did.
interruption, and
Years of training
eventually
absorbed
it
in a
was
matter of
not
days.
actually recorded
You
into
broke
the
me out of
Animoji,
Abstergo
even
and
though
brought me here just to
there
make me an
are
assassin?
several times
Look,
that
there's more to it
basically
than that,
I
but it'll have to
didn't
wait.
have the same length
Trust me,
of the video,
okay?
so because I'm just
All right. I'm
not
in.
fast
Tell me
enough
what
to
you need.
stop the recording.
Really? You're sure?
I thought you'd be
Stop
happy
the
about this.
video.
Sorry, I'm
Play.
just a little surprised.
So I only
I
tried
spent the
to
whole
stop the
ride over
recording,
here
but I
figuring out
forgot
how
to
I was
stop
going to
the
convince you to
video
do
play,
this.
so I
Save
just
it.
didn't know the
After
exact
what those
time
Templar
that it
bastards
was
put me through.
actually
I'm ready,
separated.
willing, and able.
Thank you.
So basically, I tried to stop playing because yeah, I just feel it is basically not really good.
Lucy, you made it. God, it's been so long. 7 years. Can you believe it?
Indeed. Welcome back. Ah, so this must be the infamous Subject 17. Desmond Miles, was it?
Who are you?
I'm sorry, where are my manners? I'm Sean Hastings. This is Rebecca Crane.
Nice to meet you, Desmond.
Right, well, it's been lovely chatting, but if you don't mind, Desmond, it's best we get straight to work. Time is precious. Doubly so these days.
We've got everything set up and ready, Lucy. Just say the word and we'll get going.
Here, I brought you something. A parting gift from Abstergo.
Whoa! The memory core. This is amazing. With their data, things are going to go a lot faster. I'll get to work on merging the code.
See, don't try to change your clothes to clean up the blood spit. So I don't try to immediately play the old times. I try to discover about things.
Hey, Desmond. What's up?
Just wondering what your role is in all this.
I take care of baby.
Because
It's my job to
there
keep her
are
up and running.
several
Baby?
disadvantages.
You mean the animals?
Actually, I
the
prefer
next
Animus
installment, or
2.0,
when
since
I
baby's
try to play
twice
on
as
the Rebel
awesome as
collection
anything you'll
because
find at
the times
Abstergo.
it was
The
in
Templars might have
first
deeper
person
pockets than
because
us, but
maybe
they've got no
they try
ambition,
to
no passion,
personalize
no
the
competitive edge.
character,
That's why, even with all their
have the
resources,
memories of the
anything they can
past.
do, I can do better.
So that's the
Faster,
reason why
too.
we never knew
Anyway,
about
take a seat when
our
you're ready,
name in the
and we can get
future
started. I just need to
during
make
the
a few
Assassin's Creed
more
Black Flag
adjustments.
or the Road. Unlike this, which is basically third person, so you obviously have the real names and the real descendants of the person.
Hey, listen. I just wanted to say thank you. And that I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, you know, before.
But it's still
Everything at
basically
Abstergo.
named
It was just-
Abstergo, but it's
I
not
wasn't
called
ready.
It's okay.
Abstergo Entertainment
No,
yet.
Going
Maybe
through
it's
all
still
that.
owned by
Knowing that the
Templar,
Templars
and
still
it is
exist.
still
What they're planning.
more
What's
like
done is
a
done, Desmond.
conspiracy
You're
organization.
here now, and that's what matters.
So, yeah, it's basically not like a GTA online apartment, and yeah, it's obviously not as good as that as well, even though most likely the photo online has similar graphic qualities, even though better animations, since yeah, it was basically still 2013 games, while this one is actually 5
What's
years
all this stuff
older,
for?
perhaps, but
This stuff,
it's
Desmond.
already
Oh, this stuff, there's nothing
remastered
special
to
really,
look
this
like
stuff. It's just
modern
the stuff that
games.
keeps our
This
entire operation from falling
can
apart,
try
really.
to
It requires a great deal of
match
concentration to keep it all moving, so you'll forgive me if I don't
PlayStation
have time
3
to play
or
meet and greet.
Xbox 360
Sean's in charge of maintaining our
era
knowledge archive.
games.
It's like a digital library. He'll be riding shotgun with me while you're in the Animus. So if you come across anything of note, people,
So
places,
the
events,
monitor is
etc.,
just pretty small,
he'll
even
create
though it
database
was
entries you can
actually
consult for
dual
additional
monitors. I
information.
just wonder
Yeah,
why.
it's not just databases, though. I also provide tactical support for the other assassins. You know, Desmond, the ones who are out there, actually doing stuff, risking their lives, little things like that.
so not ergonomic for some reason. So basically, any other places, it seems to be pretty empty, or it's just basically unnecessary, since we obviously cannot do anything else. So even though the building seems to be pretty big, but I just don't get it why. Seems like haunted house. So it's basically like an old factory, but already try to be renovated with the modern technologies, since obviously it is already pretty modern times, even more modern than in the real life, because we haven't got the same technology to explore the virtual reality of our ancestors. Not sure whether it will be possible or not, because because it's more likely like a time machine, but in a more segmented way. So it's just pretty dark, especially when you see the HDMI video capture results. So there are so many representation of time machine, and it's actually one of the best, even though, yeah, it was actually just things that basically already happened in the past, because you obviously cannot change what has already happened. So it's just for searching purposes or exploration in order to uncover or reveal the secrets. For some reason, the walking animation is just really weird because you cannot run at all.
Sorry, can't talk.
So once we are already talked to them before, we cannot obviously talk to them again.
Lucy, I've been seeing things. Symbols in my bedroom, the code on the keypad, just like Altair.
It's from the bleeding effect. You're taking on more than your ancestors' memories. You're taking on their skills, too. In this case, eagle vision.
Skills?
You're more receptive now. So if all goes well, everything Ezio learns in the Animus, you'll learn too.
You really think this will work? That I'll become an assassin?
You already are an assassin. You'll just be better at it.
Yeah, hopefully much better at it. I mean, seriously, I saw the tapes from Abstergo. You didn't even try and escape.
What a dick.
It's pretty much didn't have an air conditioner, so see, it's more like still like a factory that have top building fans.
Hello, Desmond. Go away.
Sorry, Desmond. I've got some stuff
So
to
we
take
can
care of.
actually
We can
talk
talk
to
more later.
Lucy twice, but once it is already the third time, it is basically the same.
So how does this work? Of course.
Deep breath.
Ah!
Oh, what are you, a tiny child?
Sean,
Well,
here we go.
It's already more than halfway of the video, and the remaining is actually pretty short because it just some sort of run competitions, and I always fail to do so. So it was take place in Italy. There are Constantinople, sure. Roman Empire, I just don't get a Templar. So basically, since it's maybe one of the earliest
Insieme per la vittoria! Insieme! Silenzio, my friends! Silenzio!
So as you can see,
Grazie. Do you know what brings us here
place
tonight?
seems to be
Honor.
cannot be
Viere
seen
de Pazzi
clearly.
slanders my family's
The sky
name
is just
and forces his own miseries
full of
upon
stones
us. If we...
Enough of your nonsense, Grullo!
It's like
Buonasera, Viera. We were just talking about you. I'm surprised to see you here. I thought the Pazzi hired others to do their dirty work.
It's your family that cries for guards when there's trouble. Gotardo. Afraid to handle things yourself.
Your sister seemed quite satisfied with the handling I gave her earlier.
Uccidetelo!
pretty much like an Italian guard. like a Spanish guy, just get it. Or some American guy.
Excellent! There! There!
It's not technically a third person. So let's remember things like this is more like what to call that genre movies, where it's just very wide perspective.
Federico! What are you doing here?
I wanted to see if baby brother had finally learned how to fight.
Oh! And?
You have style. But endurance is what counts. Let's see how many of them you can ruin before they get the best of us.
Obviously, the master of living medicine is still technically in the same engine. So PlayStation 2 games were initially created in-house. So basically, the master or definitive edition is just like the modern port of games.
Fall back! Fall back!
Some people
Hold on.
only try to
What?
play
We've almost won this!
Your lip.
the old
Just a scratch.
Let the doctor
but
decide.
This
It's not
time
necessary.
tried
Besides, I have no money for this doctor of
to
yours.
officially and
Wasted it
also
on women and wine, huh?
I'd hardly
again
call it
tried
wasted.
to gain more
Send me some
profit
florins then.
with the games
Or have you done the
that they
same?
could afford.
Search them. There's bound to be something in their pockets.
So basically, when I try to play this game on Mac OS, I'm not sure whether it is actually Assassin's Creed or Assassin's Creed 1.
Okay, that should be enough.
Because
Let's get out of here before the guards arrive.
I don't remember about this thing, so yeah, it is pretty weird because I actually believe that we already in the assassin suit, and this time we are not in the assassin suit yet. So it is really weird. So the area that is not ML is there's like a white gate. People, the main objective has also weird sign.
Hurry, Ezio. The sooner we're done with the doctor, the sooner we can sleep.
There are 5 minutes remaining because yeah, this is where the run competition took place, which is really weird to be honest. Yeah, it's you cannot try to follow him because maybe the controller is also a little bit different than any other modern
No, follow me.
games. So that's the reason why I really struggle.
Isn't that dangerous?
So to play this game,
Break something, the idiots.
so you need to hold 2 buttons at the same time, which is
You're going the wrong way.
just don't get it. So later we will actually need to do it faster than
Gamma, amici. È un weekly.
so
Ben trovato,
the
Doctor.
is still using the plague mask during the
Fratelli auditori,
plague.
why am I not
So
surprised?
it's very scary
You made quite a mess of yourself, young man.
It's nothing, really.
mask because it's
You must
like
help him.
cold.
That pretty face is his only asset.
Fottiti.
Maybe Russian doctors that basically operate in
There we are. Now get out of here.
Grazie.
This way. quite a night.
Indeed. I only wish they were all as much fun. Oh, wait. They are.
We should head home, Ezio. Father's sure to be wondering where we've gone.
Yes, and I'd rather avoid a lecture.
Up for a little race, then?
To where?
Roof of that church.
So I decided to not do it over and over again.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Baby brother still has much to learn.
Objective is win the race for some reason.
Come on, Calcaruga.
Must be a drunken waiter or something.
So there's no shortcuts because the path of our competition is already the fastest. Perhaps I'm not sure. So I was actually failed the mission, and I'm not sure whether I will try to do it again or I just go straight to quit the game instead. So try to do it one
Baby brother
time.
still has much to learn.
Still
Come on, Calcaruga.
because it's just pulling ourselves into the wrong direction. So just don't get it. And yeah, it is actually worse than the previous attempt. Trying to do it on the third
Baby brother
times.
still has much to learn.
Still try to curious about
Come on,
how
Calcaruga.
these games actually can be played. And I've actually never tried to play the another Ezio collection again because I don't really see some interest in the game. So I don't know, maybe later because I obviously haven't sold this game, but this game are not as expensive as it used to be as well, so I definitely lose certain value of the games. Because I used to buy this game for around $40 second hand, and maybe right now it is already reduced to $30, but I'm not sure because the digital version of this game is also decreased. It's actually the latest Assassin's Creed that was released on the Nintendo Switch, even though the game is actually the oldest. So yeah, that's pretty weird. That's the reason why the collection is so many. So yeah, I decided to close the game. So you basically need to close several times, or not basically. And on the Switch is basically like a console. So you still need to press the home button in order to close the game. So yeah, that's